There we are. Oh, look at that. You'd put that in your sandwich, mate. Nothing like a bloody sandwich with a bit of drain slug. Drain Cleaning Australia family, we are back, mate. And today, what do you know? Another block job. Wow. Look at that. Now, that is one or maybe 100 intelligent bloody spiders. Don't know how they've got down there, but they're catching drain flies. Now, the owner here is saying that they've had bloody dramas for the last week or two with things filling up. So this is the main inspection shaft. This is where the property sewer drops down into the Water Corporation sewer. That's the local council sewer. So anyway, let's take a wander around the backyard, guys. See the damage. Yeah, there's an overflow relief gully over there, and up here, the head of the line, we've got the vent pipe. And down in the ground there should be an inspection point for the toilet, because the toilet's just in here. There's Dunny. You're right, I've just lifted a couple of pavers up, and you can see there's the vent line, and you've got the junction in the ground which goes straight up to the Dunny, and there's the inspection point. Now mate, she is bloody, look at all these roots. This inspection cactus does not want to come off. Now, look, the owner's a bit unsure of what's going on, and I reckon straight away we know this is a tree root issue. Wow. Well, guys, I reckon we're going to have a little bit of fun today. She's chockers. Now, we'll have a wander down the other side near this overflow relief gully, because there's a Dunny up here in this bathroom backing onto this wall that's blocking up as well. So, got a fair idea that there's roots down in this drain as well. So we'll just lift a couple of these pavers up here. Bloody boom, just like magic, mate. Let's get the inspection cap off. Now this will lead up to the, oh look at that. Look at that, more roots. Now down this gully, Mr. Snail there, he's got a good bloody home in there, but let's have a look down this drain. All right, the camera's not gonna do it justice. Let's see if I can get this light on here. All right, let's take two. See, yeah, it looks fairly bloody clean. Let's have a look upstream of this Dunny line. It's clean too, but anyway, let's have a look. And guys, I've just got to bloody say, I mean, it's a bloody day for it, isn't it, you know? Where would you rather bloody be? I don't know. Ripping roots out with Bruce, bloody yes. So anyway, look at that nice chunk. Whatever tree is growing into this drain is bloody spewing that have come along, you know, because he's having a bloody great feed. Wow. You know, try and get a bit out by hand, and then we'll bloody, I just don't know how this Dunny is flushing, you know. I flushed it before and it was A-okay, but now mate, how the bloody hell is that bloody draining away? There's not even, the bowl's not even bloody rising. I hope I got the right drain here. Let's have a look. It's bloody trickling through, mate. How on earth? All right, let's have a little wander down here. We've got the camera out. So I'll bloody get this screwdriver over here. Let's have a little bit of fun first, guys. Let's see if we can wedge a couple of these roots off. It's just bloody chockers, mate. I just can't believe they've been flushing the Dunny bloody without too many dramas. Oh, here we go. Here's the good stuff, guys. Get it into you. Put bloody hairs on your chest, mate. And in saying that, guys, I mean, I've looked in the analytics and 19% of me viewers are the ladies. So, to the ladies, you don't want to get this into you because you probably don't want their hairs on your chest. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's get the jet out. Alright guys, this is where the fun begins. Let's give this line an absolute blasting. Got the jet off for a sec, guys. Let's send the camera upstream and have a sticky beak. Alright guys, and here we are, mate. Bloody inside a drain once again. So, what was that? Oh, I think there's a block of chocolate down the drain, was it? Anyway, we'll continue manoeuvring up the drain. You'll see a whole heap of bloody drain flies, or, you know, I don't know, they look like bloody drain flies stuck to the top of the pipes. And just the usual markings on the bottom of the pipe. That's a join in the drain there. It's A-OK. You can see this is a PVC drain. But it's looking normal. I think what we'll have to do is we'll go up a little bit further, but I think we'll probably have to take the camera into the backyard and maybe send her downstream and have a sticky beak that way, guys. But it's all looking all right here at the moment. So yeah, it might just be the head of the line that's got all the tree roots. Regardless, we'll give the whole line a blast, but I just wanted to make sure that this section of drain is A-OK, mate. So yeah, no, she's looking bloody Mickey Mouse, mate. Let's move it to the backyard. Now, guys, as I was saying before, the analytics are telling me that 19% viewers are the ladies. So hello to the ladies out there, you bloody legends. Good to have you on board. All right, guys, we're in the backyard now, and we'll send the camera downstream of this IO. All right, we're inside the drain now, and look at this, mate. I mean, I've seen some filthy drains before, but there's like some sort of bloody build-up on the drain. It's like a moss or a hairline tree roots just creeping up the drain there, mate. I mean, that's unbelievable. It's like some bloody alien movie here, mate. So anyway, what we'll do, and as I was saying before, you know, or as we saw before, we could see the PVC drain, it, you know, relatively clean from the inspection shaft upwards, but we're at the head of the line now. We're sending this downstream, so we'll give this an absolute blasting, and she'll be absolutely spot on. All right, guys, so we got the jet up the inspection shaft. We've got her going at the front of the property there. So you can hear her in this, hear the jet in the light at the moment. It's making a bit of noise, but we haven't really got it all the way up the line. No, no, we're not there yet, guys. So we'll go out the front and have a look. Let's give this an absolute blasting, guys. Alright, let's just check on this dunny because it's making a hell of a noise. Now we're all sweet, the jet should be up. Whoa! Look at that, guys! We're right here now. Oh, there we go, guys, giving her bloody blasting. That's what you call a drainbow. Look at that. All right, you bloody larrikins, that's enough mucking around now. So downstream of this inspection point should be absolutely Mickey Mouse, but I'm just going to bloody rip some of these buggers out of the line and... yeah. So there's a bloody... I'll tell you what. There's a bloody drain slug in here. Bloody hell, putting up a bit of a fight. Here we are. Oh, look at that. You'd put that in your sandwich, mate. Nothing like a bloody sandwich with a bit of drain slug. All right, guys, enough of the bloody chitter-chatter. I reckon we got to dive back in here and pull out a bit more bloody slug, mate. I tell you what, mate, talk about filling sandwiches. You'd be filling lunch boxes for the next year. You'd bloody be filling Christmas stockings at Christmas with this stuff. Wow. As I said, mate, I'm absolutely astonished that they were flushing dunnies and waste was getting past that. Let's get this jet back in the line and give her a blast. Yeah, I've just been jetting for the last 5 minutes, guys, and I tell you what, some of these bloody roots I'm pulling out the drain, absolutely gone to town on these trees. Trees will be absolutely spewing that we've been raining on their parade because they were getting a good feed on that drain. All right, you bloody legends. Now let's go and have a look at the finished product. And as you can see, look at the shine on that, mate. I mean, you could have your dinner on the bottom of that drain. But you can see right there, there's a bit of a split. That's where the roots have been getting through. Just on that crack there, we'll have to give the owner a quote on replacing this section of drain here, because it's gonna happen again, mate. Now I just want to send the camera down just to make sure everything's a-okay. All right, guys, we meet again inside the drain. You can see, mates, instantly she is absolutely shining, absolutely sparkling white. I mean, there's none of that moss that we saw at the start of that, the hairline root build up on top of this drain. I'm just going to try and refocus. There's that root on the front of the camera which is throwing us out, but anyway, you get the gist of it, guys. This drain is absolutely immaculate. We'll send her further down, and now the owner knows I'm recording, and he's like, mate, what are you doing? And I said, mate, I'm recording for YouTube. Is it an issue? He had a laugh, and he said he wanted me to send him the link. So if you're watching, buddy, g'day. This is your drain. This is your finished product. And I reckon he's probably going to be part of the Drain Cleaning Australia family after this, guys. So, as I said, mate, if you're watching, I won't name you, but if you are watching, hit that subscribe button. Join us, because we're all having a bloody blast, mate. And I tell you what, after you flush your dunny tonight, you'll be having a blast too. Guys, sometimes I worry that I've got a maturity level of a 10-year-old, but do you know what? I just don't care, mate.